Look at the huge stone in front of you, like the prow of some sunken ship. It towers above us, the southwest corner of the temple. Look up, and now use your imagination to put this immense stone in the top corner where the walls meet. Now add to this another 20 rows of similar stones. We're getting close to heaven, or at least that's what it looks like from here. We still need about another 15 to 20 rows like the one standing on the mound. The Romans destroyed the missing rows. They desecrated the temple and then systematically dismantled the surrounding area. When the Romans destroyed the walls of the temple, the stones were torn down, stone by stone, row by row. The stone in front of us was the first to be dislodged, from a height of 40 meters. It was the top stone on the southwest corner of the Temple Mount. Behind it is where the trumpeter stood to announce the beginning of the Sabbath. How do we know? Very simple. It's written on it. In what language? In Hebrew. Here it is, on the back. The inscription you see here was copied from the original that is now in the Israel Museum in Jerusalem. Written on it is either "to the trumpeting place" or "to the trumpeting flame." It is unclear because the last part is missing. Possible alternative versions for the text are "to the trumpeting place to announce," or "to the tabernacle," or "to the inauguration of the Sabbath." Those who say that the missing letter is the Hebrew letter bet think that the correct way to read this is to distinguish between holy and profane, or in other words, between Sabbaths and festivals on the one hand and normal workdays on the other. Joseph ben Mattityahu, Josephus, describes the battle in which the Zealots held 4 of the towers on the mount. "And the 4th was built above the chambers of the temple, in a place where one of the priests would stand every Sabbath eve and blow a horn to indicate the onset of Sabbath. He did the same thing in the evening of the following day. The first blast was to tell the people to stop working, and the second to let them know that they could return to work." The niche hewn into the base of the stone underneath the writing is where the trumpeter stood. Every Friday, every Saturday evening. To this day, the start of the Sabbath in Jerusalem is marked by a siren. According to the Sabbath tractate in the Babylonian Talmud, there were 2 earlier blasts. The first was to tell the workers in the field to stop work. The second for the shopkeepers in the market to close their stalls. We are now standing in the marketplace. Note the chiseled stones. How would you describe them? As good as new. They were hardly walked on. The work was finished just before the desecration of the temple and the destruction of the site about 2,000 years ago. For that reason, we can still see the fresh chisel marks on the stones. Behind us, you can see parts of the city's drainage and sewage system. A stone covers the way into the drainage system. Grills are carved in the stone to drain rainwater. Beneath this street is an underground network.